Hello everybody, Sonic Wingstriker here. It's time to get back to Tales of Vesperia Definitive Edition. So, we're going to be starting off with a little bit of dialogue from Yuri himself. So, here we go.
I was okay with taking out bad people on my own. I couldn't tell the others. Not before with Estelle, and not now. I gotta face up to the choices I've made. It's been weighing on Carol, too. Who knows what'll happen to brave Vesperia?
So now I gotta go out here. It's running a lot more smoothly than the first take that I was doing things with.
Serious than usual.
Yeah, I was just thinking about how hard it is to put a guild together. I thought things might go okay since I was with you guys, but...
Have you lost faith in your ability to lead the guild?
No, not at all. I'm working as hard as I can.
Alright, then I'll borrow from your attitude and do the best I can too.
Hey, Yuri, can I ask you something?
Yeah?
Is it true that you killed Rago and Jimor?
It's true.
How could you keep that from me?
I kept meaning to tell you. I'm sorry.
Even though I think it's bad, you don't regret killing them, do you?
Yeah, I don't.
I just don't know. Flynn and Estelle were trying to bring them to justice, too. Did you really have to kill them?
I think there is something else that you have to do. Even if they're a crime, someone has to do them. Even if it means taking the blame.
Maybe so, but even still.
I just did what had to be done. You shouldn't force yourself to try to accept what I did.
Yeah.
How's the ship heading?
Apparently we're being pushed north by the current.
I see. Sorry for making you come all the way out here with us.
Don't worry about it. This was my plan from the beginning anyway.
Well, I'm happy that we've got someone who knows how to pilot a ship, but you've got to go treasure hunting to get your memory back, right?
That's okay. I'm just gonna take it easy. Life's longer than a bright red eel's ear or a slimy eel's body.
Well, that's better than living life fast and recklessly.
Besides, it ain't bad being here with you, Yuri.
I'm glad to hear that.
When I think about that, I start feeling like maybe my past doesn't really matter.
But that doesn't mean you're going to quit searching for your memories, does it?
I'd like to know more about my grandfather, so I can figure out what I'm going to do in the future, and how I should think about the name Ivory.
I see. Then I guess you can't stay with us forever.
But I realize that there are many more good things when I'm with others than when I'm by myself. So, when my memory returns, I'd like to travel with all of you again.
Yeah, if you get the chance, that might not be a bad idea.
When that time comes, maybe Judy can also.
I don't know. Judy has her own reasons for not being able to be with us. I hope your reasons haven't changed by then, though. See anything?
I don't see anything at all. After what happened to Belius, and with Judith breaking our Blastia and running away, I just don't know what to think anymore.
Oh yeah?
And then you went and cut your arm like that.
No, that was pretty painful.
That was painful.
It's not funny.
But you healed me.
I couldn't just ignore you, could I? I can't just ignore someone who's injured in front of me.
So what are you all rattled about? Don't you remember? Nobody said to take good care of your kind nature.
really right? No, that can't be. I'm the one who'll decide my destiny.
Now you've got the idea.
Okay, so now I gotta go talk to Rapide.
So many things to deal with. I'm a little mixed up. Sorry for dragging you around, Rapide. Right, there's nothing else to be sorry about after all these years. Okay, so what should we start with? Before anything else, we'll need to have the ship moving.
I still love how he looks like someone out of Naruto. Well, of course that's
there you are, boy. You sure have your own way of doing things, old man. Then again, I guess it's your only redeeming quality. Hey, way to hurt a man's feelings. I've got a ton of redeeming qualities. That's one list you can just keep to yourself. I have to tell you, I was so surprised to find out that Belius was that beast. Sorry, I mean, Anthelakea, was it? Yeah, but it seems like the story about her engineering the Great War was a lie. Probably just an excuse the Empire made up for them to invade Nordopolitan. Maybe, yeah. So is that the Don's grandson? How did he end up here anyway? This idiot got fed false information by Leviathan's Claw and acted without thinking. I heard that an ally of the Don's had been captured by a monster. And I thought I'd come to save him. But then, I heard that the monster possessed Abathea, so... They said that Belius had been captured? Apparently that's what Leviathan's Claw said. So they went down there with the hunting blades to kill the monster. And that monster was actually Belius. So even though you got the Abathea, the ally you were supposed to save ended up dying. Yeah. You need to learn to take things slower. Check your information before you rush out all ready for battle. Damn it! What the hell do you know? Things like this happen, I guess. Having the Don for a grandfather puts a lot of pressure on the boy. Anyone with a grandfather like that would be expected to work their butt off, yeah. Everyone expects too much of him. So he works hard not to let anyone down. Things like this happen. Palestrale's not going to be too happy about this. Even if he didn't have any choice but to fight, I doubt they'll take that for an excuse. That Nats guy should forgive us, I think. That would be nice, but Nats isn't the Duce. It's the others in the guild we have to worry about. Well, I don't know how to get out of this mess. For now, I'm going to take him to see the Don. Take the ship to Doncrest as soon as it's working again, would you? Gotcha. I actually do know how to get out of this, but an eye for an eye. It's a matter between guilds, after all. Does it look like it'll be okay?
Oh, well, it's pretty bad.
Jeez, this isn't usable at all.
Damn it. I can't believe that Judith was... Why was she with us in the first place? That dragon, Ba'ul, right? It attacked us back in Heliord, didn't it?
You've got a good memory.
That's not the sort of thing I easily forget. Do you think they were going after Estelle back then? Yes, she knew. She knew about Estelle. You didn't already know that she was that dragon freak, did you?
Yeah.
Damn it, I can't believe you!
We all have our reasons for what we've done. You and Judy both. And me too, of course.
Rago and Kimor. I don't care much about what happened to them. What you did may have been a crime. But if you ask me, though the severity of the crime may differ, there's no such thing as someone suspected without cause.
Are you saying the same goes for you?
Who knows? I mean, even that woman was...
Judy was a loyal member of our party. That's how it looked to me, at least.
Yeah, that's true, but if she had just shared what she knew about the child of the full moon, and about the Entelurkea. Estelle's problems might already have been solved by now.
It depends, doesn't it? Pharaoh told her she was poisoned after all.
You know, it's possible she knew where Pharaoh was from the very beginning.
Yeah, maybe so.
Either way, I'll never forgive her for breaking that Blastia.
Well then, if Judy comes back, you can feel free to beat her up.
She's not coming back.
I couldn't say.
Alright, time for the next round of things. Oh, looks like it may be slowing down a bit, folks. Be right back. Okay, maybe I was jumping the gun a little bit.
Well, I've finished making adjustments to the Blastia.
Checked all the other parts, too. Everything's ready.
That's great. We'll be able to use the boat again.
If you don't mind, I'd like to bring Harry back to Dongris first. We need to head to Dongris too.
Right. We've got to deliver Belius's Apatheia.
Why don't you let old Raven take care of that for you? What do you say?
We couldn't ask that of you.
Oh, that hurts. Still can't trust me after all we've been through, huh?
It wasn't a formal request, but I feel we should honor Belius's dying wish. It would be unjust if we didn't deliver it.
Yeah. Besides, we're also at fault for Belius ending up like she did. We've got to own up to what we've done. The Don also might know why everyone wants these Apatheias so badly. He was trying to get his hands on one too, don't forget. If we can learn more about the Apatheia, we might find out why Flynn's been using such extreme measures. Well then, I'll make sure to set things up with the Don for you.
Really?
A wiser man than I once said, even chance acquaintances are decreed by destiny. If it's meant to be, I don't mind putting in the effort for brave Vesperia.
I'm going to meet with the Don, too. You too, Rita? A lot has happened, and I get the feeling it's all connected to this Apatheia somehow. So...
It was the Don that told us to go find the Apatheia in the first place. He just might have something up his sleeve. So, Rita, you're with us as far as Dongrist?
I'm going to Dongrest, too.
Because going with us is profitable? Well, as long as you're piloting the ship, this works out well for us, too.
It's not just that. I'm going because it sounds like there might be clues about my memory in Dongrest. Didn't you say that the Don in Dongrest was a friend of Eifried's?
Oh yeah, I was talking about how Eifried and the Don worked together when they fought the Empire.
Then the Don might be able to give me some clues about my memory.
Well, if that's the case, then let's travel together. Jeez, that old geezer sure is popular. I hope he doesn't get so busy that he faints.
that only leaves Estelle. I think she needs some time alone.
I agree.
I wonder when we'll see Judith again. Hey, once we've delivered the Apatheia, let's go see if we can find her.
That's not a bad idea. Besides, she broke the guild laws. You know we can't just let that slide.
Right. At least not without hearing her reason.
But first up is Dongrest. There'll be a stretch of beach along the southern edge of Tolbikia where we can lay anchor. I'd wager that'd put us as close to Dongrest as we can hope. Okay, sounds like we've got our destination.
Alright guys, be right back. Do you mind if we take the room next door? It might be a bit small, but go on ahead. Wait for me, Rita. Welcome back, Yuri. Full of energy as usual, Ted. Huh? Glenn's not with you? He's been busy with the Knights. I couldn't drag him around some rising star captain on my little errands. Did you two get in a fight again? Again? Do Flynn and Yuri fight a lot? Yep, day in and day out. Yuri, I want you to go and make up with Flynn. Look, it's not that simple. Simple? You and Flynn are as simple as they come. Like when we couldn't pay our taxes, you thought you'd just get rid of the tax collector. What's simple is your way of thinking. Even I would have thought that one through a little further. That's simple, alright. They both are too stubborn. If they give each other just a little inch, like when Yuri quit the Imperial Knights, things kept getting rocky from there. You two are incorrigible. Take this and go patch things up with Flynn. Red? Why? You can split. Yuri and Flynn have split everything with each other since they were kids. Like their first sword, they could only afford one, so they switched off using it all day long. I think I'm starting to see how similar Yuri and Flynn really are. We've been together forever. When you grow up in the same environment, you're bound to be a little alike. You better make it up with him before the next time you come back here. Then I'll have the missus cook up everyone a nice big dinner. Make up with Flynn, huh? It was so easy when we were kids. Alright, I'll be back once I get to Heliord. Alright, I made it back to Heliord. So now this side quest is going to be completed real quick. You too, hurrah? Yes, Cotton. Huge losses. Bigger than I could have ever imagined. What's going on? It's pretty boring grown-up stuff, kiddo. Do you really want to know? Yeah, try me. We'll be the judge of that. We're good sports. We've been investing in a small but successful guild that's been giving us a cut of their spoils based on what we put in. Put it right there. This smells fishy already. It does? It does. I knew it. Wait, how could you tell? Up until now, it has really been working out, so we made a huge investment. And then the guild up and disbanded overnight. They didn't even return what we invested. I see. That can't happen if you're not careful. Are you going to be able to get by? We have a little bit tucked away still, but we had to close up shop. That's why we are getting it. This is what we get for underestimating the cutthroat nature of business. So, you didn't lose everything. There's still a silver lining. Thanks for hearing us out. You're good kids. So, while I've got you here, let me give you just one piece of advice. I don't care what anyone says, money matters. If you go spending it after you've only saved up a little, you'll regret it. Save up when you can. Every little bit helps. Even when you're out there fighting monsters. We're fighting. Even when we're fighting. What is it, Patty? I just thought of something. It's a good idea. Alright. Be right back once I get to Dongress.
I'm gonna take this one with me and pay the Don a visit. These things usually take a while, so why not hang tight at the end? I'll come over when I can.
Wait, can I come with you?
This is union business. Not sure you'll have much to talk about.
Actually, there's something else I wanted to ask.
Can't it wait till you bring the Apathea with everybody else?
I'd rather ask it on my own.
If it's not too complicated, go and give it a try. I can't make any promises, just so you know.
Thanks! I'll be right back, guys!
Do you think we could ask about the Apathea as well?
That would
That qualifies as complicated.
You've got that right. Hey, wait up! Where do you think you're going?
I've been to this city before, I think.
That again?
Well, this city does have a history with Ifrit. It wouldn't have been strange for your grandfather to have come here.
That's true. I'm going to go ask around a bit.
Be careful that you don't end up like you did in Nordopolica or Mantake.
I know.
We'll be at the end. Alright. Let's be good kids and wait for Uncle Raven at the end. Sounds quiet now, but it could get ugly quick.
Yeah, well, we've seen our fair share of ugliness.
Hold on, I just want to make sure I'm still recording here, people. Okay.
Not like this we haven't. Do you think Australia is just gonna take Bellius' death lying down?
The Don's grandson is wrapped up in this too. I guess they can't just let things slide. The guilds sure make a big deal about their rules and settling their scores.
Exactly.
What a pain. I don't get it at all.
We're kinda caught up in this ourselves, you know. Just be ready if things go bad.
I know.
Never seem to run on.
Estelle and I will be resting in the inn.
But I have to...
We're going to get some rest. What about you, Yuri?
Yeah, I could use some time off my feet too.
Yuri, please wake up. Yuri!
What is it, Estelle?
Huh? Oh, I was really zonked out, huh? Good morning, sleepyhead. So it's more good afternoon now, ain't it? Oh, hey, old man. You're back. What about Carol? Haven't seen him since I left the Union. I reckon he's still there.
I hope he's okay.
Well, since the old man's back, does that mean everything's settled with the Union? Did you see the Don?
Well, about that. As soon as the Don heard what happened with Harry in Nordopolica, he left the Union. By himself? That's not like him. Where did he go? Well, and this is just my intuition, mind you. I think he's headed for Leviathan's Claw's compound, the Manor of the Wicked. What?
But Jaeger is the head of Leviathan's Claw. That's so dangerous.
Well, I don't think Jaeger'd try anything against the Don. If they went up against the Union, they could lose all of their business for one.
So why did the Don go out there?
So, anyway, I'm sorry, but the Don's left the city. Well then, should we go to Leviathan's Claw's compound?
You believe the old man's intuition?
If the Don's going up against Leviathan's Claw, we can't very well sit around and twiddle our thumbs. There's no guarantee the scum won't try to attack him.
Well, alright then. I'm not really one for waiting anyway.
Patty still isn't back, huh? And I guess we have no choice. We'll have to leave her behind. Estelle, will you wait here?
I'm going with you.
Estelle, don't overdo it. Are you sure you're up to this?
Yes, I'm absolutely fine.
Estelle.
So, you all know where the Manor of the Wicked is? I figured you knew, old man. Aren't you coming with us? Well, yeah, I guess I am. Well then, it's decided. We'll just go pick up Carol and...
It sounded from the direction of the bridge.
Uh-oh.
Let's go and see.
these people here?
Carol's over there.
The Dawn protected this city from the Empire. He protected our honor. Even if we're the only ones helping, we owe it to the Dawn to protect the city. Hold your horses. Settle down, all of you. We've heard that a group from Polystroli has been spotted near Helior. Their leader got killed thanks to a mistake of one of our own. It's only natural they'd want to talk about the incident. Once they learn the Dawn's left town, things could get ugly. We must defend the city from them until Dawn returns. If y'all weren't so eager to fight, Dawn wouldn't have had to leave in the first place. As soon as they learn there's fighting between guilds, don't you think the Knights are bound to stick their noses in our business again? Dawnwest is independent from the Empire. The Imperial Knights are in no place to tell us what to do. The friendship treaty still ain't finalized yet, you know.
Eerie! Everyone, what do we do? This is gonna become a war between guilds if we don't do something. If only the Dawn were here.
They say that the Dawn may have gone to Leviathan's Claw compound, the Manor of the Wicked.
What? Really? Well, probably so.
We were about to see if we could go there. Want to come with us?
Better stay here.
But there's a chance that the Dawn's not there, right? Yeah, it was just the old man's intuition after all. If he's not there, war could break out while we're out looking for him. Yuri, what should we do? What would be best?
Well, we should be able to handle the Manor of the Wicked ourselves. You go ahead and do what you think you should do.
Yeah. Then I'm gonna go and talk to everyone.
Do you think this is the right choice?
We don't have much choice. We can't follow the Dawn and guard the city at the same time.
I hope that we find the Dawn at the Manor of the Wicked.
We're his backup. If Jaeger's the one Dawn's up against, he'll need all the help he can get. Hey! Even know where you're going? It's straight to the west of here. Hey! Wait for me!
Alright.
Bob really did go meet with Jaeger. What could the reason have been? And why would he go alone?
Not to deepen the ties of their friendship, that's for sure. It was probably because he didn't want his subordinates to get wrapped up in the mess.
Well, that's just one more example of how much the guilds love doing things the hard way. Upholding every rule, settling every score. Is it all really that important?
Hey, if we're going after the Dawn, now's the time. We can have special sharing time later.
Alright, folks, BRB.
Wait for me!
Patty made it just in time.
Whoa,
Where are you going?
we're going to meet the Dawn.
I'm going too.
Are you done with what you were doing?
My results weren't that good, so I'm going to meet the Dawn like I first planned.
I'm warning you though, our destination is Leviathan's Claw hideout.
Huh? Really don't get how things turned out that way. That's exactly my kind of place.
Then follow me. Hey, hold on. What is it, old man? You do realize what going to the enemy's compound means, right? What it means? We're gonna be on their turf, playing by their rules. If we get there and we're not ready to roll, they could give us a mighty beatdown, and it'd be lights out for us.
So, you're asking if we're totally prepared to go?
We're ready to roll, old man. You sure? You're worrying more than usual. We're ready. Yeah? Well then, let's go.
Alright.
What sort of fellow is this Dawn?
He's an old man that's just larger than life.
In that case, I'm sure meeting him will provide a clue to the riddle of life.
Manor of the Wicked.
I'm guessing this is the Manor of the Wicked.
It's so heavily guarded. We should wait and see what the situation is like first.
Can't get too comfortable, though. They're arguing about something.
What part of let us in are you having trouble with?
Like I said, your timing just seems a little too perfect. Don't you have anything to prove who you say you are?
You know what? Actually, we don't. Let us through. The dawn is here. We don't have time to sit and chat.
So, the old man did come here.
Bingo. This is our chance to listen in.
Didn't you go looking for proof that the hunting blades were after that dragon rider?
I told you, we received word that the dawn was headed here before we could arrive at Mount Temsa. We couldn't very well ignore news like that, could we?
The hunting blades are out to get Judy?
What are you waiting for? You won't be any use to Jaeger if we have to give you a beating.
We'll let you through, but not without an escort. You don't mind, I hope.
Whatever, just let us in.
What luck! Now there's less guards to worry about. Guess we better strike while the iron's hot. Who the hell are you? Hey! Nice repeat.
Let's have a good time.
Alright, first things first. Magical lens.
She was riding. If he's an Antilochea, he might become an Apatheia like Thalius. I mean, when he dies.
Which means Ares' request wasn't the only reason they wanted to take Thalius down. They want those Apatheias something bad.
Judy!
Judy might be in trouble, but we should help the Dawn out first, especially with those two charming young ladies in there.
Aye! Let's be quick and clean this place up.
Sure. We should be on our way.
I'm just worried about Judith.
So you'll be going to Mount Temsa?
But the Dawn...
We're practicing deciding for ourselves, remember? Let's move.
I'm coming too! She'd be upset if I left the Dawn like this to go looking for her. I can just hear her saying, "My, what did you think you were doing?"
Don't worry about that lady. She's tough.
Alright, let's get the old Dawn out of this place. Looks like we found one more thing we can't ignore.
Okay.
I never would have guessed we'd have to chase down the Dawn and then go make Judith talk. It looks like the hunting blades are on the move too. I want to know how Leviathan's Claw managed to get that information. I'm sure there's something they're after.
Judith.
I know you're worried, but let's just deal with what's right in front of us for now.
Right. Let's look for the Dawn.
Be right back, folks. Alright. So now that I've taken care of those bells, oh! I got another,
I
dialogue
wonder what
tree.
they were thinking, building a big manor out in the middle of nowhere like this. Isn't it obvious? Crooked plots and intrigue.
We should hurry and finish what we need to do before we get caught up in anything.
That's not so bad here, Estelle. Why not take our time and get the full tour? Are you thinking of exposing some crooked plots and intrigue while we're here? Nah, I wasn't thinking about any of that. Being in someone's home is just so relaxing is all.
I can't believe you.
We don't have time for this. We're going on ahead, old man. No, wait for me!
Yeah. Alright.
Look,
Whitehorse.
that's Don.
Oh boy.
Stand back.
Didn't you say Leviathan's Claw would never try something like this, old man?
The Don's the one that started all this.
What? Then that means the old man's.
Just what do you think you're doing here, you damn fools? Bringing young ones to a place like this?
Bravo! I really should thank you for such a heart-rending performance.
What the hell's he talking about?
Get out of the way!
Here we go with another battle. Scum. That's right, run, cowards.
Where's the Don?
He's gone after Jaeger.
Let's go. I never dreamed you'd try anything this risky.
I finally made up my mind that this mud ball would be a much prettier place without you on it.
The other Master Guilds surely won't like you ignoring the Union's laws for your personal vendetta.
And I'll face the consequences. But it's daybreak now. Looks like I've underestimated your touch. I'm out of time. If I don't get myself back to Donrest, those fools gonna start a war with each other.
Well, I think it's a bit late to prevent that little accident from happening.
A couple of eggs might have to be broken, but I'm prepared to pay a price.
A price? You still got us to deal with, Jaeger. Well, it looks like the tide's taken a turn. Yeah, indeed. Bye-bye.
Okay, hold on, let me make sure I'm still completely centered here. Because I had to move the laptop a little bit.
Hey, wait!
Now what's with all of you? Just how you figure coming down here be the smart thing to do? Who's that little kid?
I ain't no little kid. I'm Patty.
I'm sorry about that. Patty, huh? Now why don't you come over here and show me your face? Now this is a surprise.
Huh?
You're a dead ringer for Ifrid. The very spitting image.
Huh? Then it really is true that Patty is Ifrid's granddaughter?
Granddaughter? You're his... I never heard nothing about that scoundrel having a granddaughter.
Huh. So Patty's guess was right on the mark.
As his relative, I bet you must have suffered quite a bit over Ifrid's infamous incident.
I've got my own reasons for following Ifrid's trail. I thought that since you were his friend, Don, you might know something.
It'd be an exaggeration to say that we were ever friends. He just did whatever he wanted to do. I never knew where he was or what he was doing. And I ain't got a clue about that now either.
I see. Haven't you met him somewhere recently?
Have I? Can't rightly say.
This is a keepsake left by an ally of yours. We were asked to bring it to you.
Looks like I caused you all some trouble. But why'd she have to wind up like this?
Just what is an apatheia, anyway?
Well, you see... Afraid I don't have time to explain it now. I hate to cut and run, but I'll leave the rest of these guys to you.
Wait.
We should think about getting out of here too. Hey, let me try and buy the old man some time.
Raven?
Come on. Guess we better.
From up here? Ah!
You have no choice. Yeah.
bad feeling about this. We should get back to Dongrist.
I'm the spitting image of Ivory. Not the picture I had in my head. Indeed, I thought he'd be an imposing figure like Don. I'm all muddled. I need to ask Don for more details.
Of course you do, Patty. Don't worry, we'll get you those details. Alright, I'll be right back as soon as I get back to, Dongrist.
Fury! It's terrible!
What is it?
Fury and Palestroli are squaring off against each other with Hopeful and Blastia! Dawn is back, but something's not right!
So, you made it back in time. Looks like my hunch was right.
What do you mean, your hunch?
He's been planning for this to end in his death all along.
What? Why would he want to do something like that? To set things right?
Belius died because of Harry's rash behavior. She's the Duce of Nordapalaga. You can't just say, sorry, I got some bad information, which means there's gotta be compensation to make up for losing Belius.
So the price Don mentioned back at the Manor of the Wicked was...
His own life. Once he made up his mind to sacrifice himself, taking down Jaeger wasn't a problem. Even if it meant going against the laws.
No! We can't do that!
There has to be some other way.
Both sides are at the breaking point, though. This thing could go off at the drop of a hat. And if it starts, it'll mean all-out war between the Union and Palestrale.
I'm not sure we have the time to find some other way.
I'm going with Carol.
Alright. So we gotta go to the center of town now.
Hang in there, kid. You're a boss now, right?
But it's like there's nothing I can do on my own!
So then ask for help. That's what friends are for, right?
Don!
Take good care of them. They'll be there whenever you need them.
I'm coming with you.
The hell you are!
Like hell you are. Well, old man, it's been fun.
Raven, you better nail Jaeger for me.
That's a heavy load for somebody like me.
You're the only one I can ask.
Whitehorse.
Little lady, try going underground to the storeroom in the city's tavern. There's a wall there inscribed with Ivory's name. If you're his granddaughter, it ain't a bad idea to take a glimpse at the kind of things he did and how he lived. We're so grateful for everything your darling grandson's done to us. Really. The boy has made a mess of things. He may be my idiot grandson, but he's also a full member of the Union. And it falls upon any leader to take responsibility for the mistakes of their people. So say the laws. Take me then. Let my head atone for Belius.
Don.
Idiot. These guilds. They're all filled with nutcases.
So, who's gonna be my second?
It'd be my honor, sir. me check some of the processors real quick, guys. Okay, so none of the processors are slowing down the game. It's just the area itself, it seems.
Guess you're stuck doing a job nobody much wants.
You too.
No kidding. Yuri, I was looking forward to watching you go places. I'll make sure to save you a spot in the hill.
I don't think
they'd let me into the hell you're going to.
I won't forget that attitude, boy.
And I won't forget your resolve,
Don
Don Whitehorse.
Whitehorse.
Don! Listen up. You're all gonna stand on your own. There's a new age coming. So get out there and make it for yourselves.
Samurai's way of going out.
Everyone here seems to have calmed down. Feels more like they're expecting the end of the world. Carol's been taking the Don's passing pretty hard, too. And it looks like things are keeping the old man busy. I guess it comes with being a member of Altask.
Huh.
I haven't seen Patty for a while now.
She might be in the sewer tunnels.
Oh, right. That's what the Don was talking about. He gave up his own life to make amends for what happened. The guilds take their laws pretty seriously.
The pride of living by the laws of the guild. Taking responsibility. Accepting the choices he'd made. The Don practiced what he preached.
And he was willing to stake his life on those beliefs. Responsibility. Choices.
I've got to get these things figured out myself. Best to start with our guild. With brave Vesperia.
Yuri? Where are you?
Just going for a walk.
He probably went looking for Carol. Carol.
Someone I never wanted to kill. Don, that feeling still hasn't left my hands. You really were a piece of work, old man.
Yuri.
Girl.
There wasn't anything I could do. The Don, and all the rest of you, you'd all made up your minds and did what you could. Nobody in this town's gonna listen to anything I've got to say. So I was thinking I should try talking with Palestrale instead. But they might be done talking. Just attack anyway. When I thought that, I was too scared to go alone. So I ended up not going at all. I'm not good for anything.
And what about Judy? Weren't you gonna look for her?
I can't. I can't go with you anymore, Yuri. I'm just not cut out to be the boss of a guild.
Is that it then? Is that all guilds and brave Vesperia mean to you, just walking away from the dream like that?
But I wanted to be the best guild! To be useful to the Don! For him to notice me! He's been a role model for me. And now he's not around.
So you're just gonna pack it up and quit? Just what was it the Don. You, of all people, should know the answer to that?
You can always do everything you want, Yuri. You never understand how I feel. I'm not tough like you. There's no way I can be like you and the Dons. It's over. Our guild is...
Carol! Don't you remember all that Don told you? Did you forget his resolve? As a member of our guild, I'm going to Mount Temsa to find Judy.
Huh?
Vesperia will go on. Even if you don't, this guild is more than just you now.
I don't want to run away. I don't want to, but...
Troubled one title.
Carol, do you think he'll be alright?
He'll be fine.
What?
Well now, if it isn't that darling boy and girl. How very nice to see you both.
Jaeger!
You've got some nerve showing your face after planting the seeds of war.
Seeds of war? I'm quite sure I don't know what you're talking about.
Attacking Palestrale is a matter for the Union to decide. Yup, that's right. We just helped inform their decision.
Exactly. Understand, my little friends?
I'll give you something to smile about.
That's enough for today, I think. It is the day of the Dawn's passing, after all. We're still in mourning, you see. The world lost a great man today. It most certainly did.
What is it you guys are after? Get the Dawn out of the way to take control of the Union?
Oh, no. Our little business will most surely be easier without support Dawn around, but... let's not go there. I've come today for my own personal reasons.
I don't want to disgrace the Dawn by doing something I'll regret later. You should leave before I change my mind.
It is not only you who are mourning this death, you know. Be seeing you then.
Even Jaeger is mourning the Dawn. I don't understand. Hadn't he been trying to get rid of Don Whitehorse himself?
The old man was a nuisance to Leviathan's Claw, but maybe things were a little different for Jaeger on a personal level.
You mean like the difference between guilds and individuals?
Yeah. To the Dawn, there was Jaeger the boss, and Jaeger the person.
The Dawn did break his own laws and take the fight into his own hands.
Well, we should be on our way.
Alright. I told Rita we would be meeting her at the town exit. I also left a message at the inn for Patty.
I said he'll be fine. Let's go.
So now we need to talk with Rita, and then we'll get to the next scene.
Where are Carol and Patty?
What is the deal with everyone worrying so much? What are both of your plans after this?
I'm going with you, of course. Like I said, I've decided to stick with you guys while I research the air crenning.
Right.
I want to go with you as well, Yuri. Now that we know the hunting blades are out to get Judith, we've got to try and help her.
We're not obligated to do anything for her.
Judith shared in our travels. She's one of us.
She also destroyed the Ceres Blastia on the ship.
But
I'm not going out on any mercy mission. I told you I need to set things straight, right?
Yuri.
What does Judy know? What doesn't she know? I'm gonna see that she comes clean about all of it. I have to find out where this guild stands.
Well, we might just end up saving her along the way. You two are worried about her. I knew it. What are you talking about? We might, is all I said. Anyway, with all this talk about setting the guild straight, is the fearless leader himself gonna come?
It'll take more than this to keep him down. He'll come.
Oh, Patty's here.
Did you find anything out?
Did you have a look at what your grandpa left behind?
I engraved it all firmly in my memory.
So did it help you remember anything?
Doesn't look like things are gonna go quite so well. But I can't let myself get discouraged by something like that.
Yeah, that's right.
Is it okay for me to be with you guys a little longer?
I don't think
I
you
don't mind.
promised it.
Okay,
Let's go.
What should we do about Raven? He couldn't come now. He can't turn his back on this town. They lost the Don.
You're probably right. The old man has his own agenda to take care of.
I'm gonna miss him.
I think who you're talking about. That guy might just pop up when you least expect it.
So where is this Mount Temza anyway?
My guess is that it's somewhere north of the sands of Kogor. She mentioned something about living with Ba'ul on a mountain to the north of a desert.
There certainly are plenty of mountains in the northern regions of Desier.
Well, let's start there and see where it takes us.
We'll be going to Desert by ship. Looks like that's where I come in.
All right, let's head to the ship.
Let me just make sure I'm still recording.
Going with you. I might not fully understand the things that Don wanted to tell me yet, but Brave Vesperia is our guild. So I've got to come with you guys. Carol, I think if I ran away, if I abandoned my friends, that'd be the end. I couldn't come back. That's why I've got to go. Please let me come too.
Of course. You're the boss of this outfit, Captain.
Yuri, thanks! But don't call me boss anymore. I haven't done anything to earn that title yet. Until you really think I'm a boss. Until I don't feel embarrassed when someone calls me boss. I'll just do my part as a fellow member of Brave Vesperia.
Understood, Carol. Not a bad plan.
All right! It never ends with these guilds. Bunch of hot-headed idiots.
That's exactly what's so good about the guilds, I think.
Yeah. Quite juvenile, isn't it?
Ah! Hey, old man!
How glorious is youth! What are you up to? Huh? Something wrong with my being here?
Well, don't you have your hands full with the Don's passing and everything?
You know, it all just seemed a little too bothersome, so I ducked out.
But you owe a lot to the Don. Aren't you sad?
Sad? I cried and cried till my throat was hoarse, and there wasn't a tear left in me.
Funny. It doesn't show on you at all.
So not even Raven the Great can bear to ignore the Don's parting words. What are you talking about? You heard me, didn't you? That burden's too heavy for this beast. I'm sure they'll be able to take care of that piece of business just fine without me. All right, we'll leave it at that. Oh, man, these kids today, I tell you.
Traveling in a group is loads of fun. It's so lively.
This isn't lively, it's rowdy. Didn't I tell you that before? So now we can depart for Desierre, right? Huh? Why are we going back there?
That's a pretty good hunch you had there. Mount Thames is north of the Sansa Kagor. There's a Cridian city there, if memory serves.
And why would you know something like that?
Well, I'm over twice your age, so of course I know twice as many things.
Right.
So are we going, or aren't we?
Can we get to the north of Kagor by boat?
Guess we'll have to see when we get there.
Hoist the sails! The Vesperia is off to sea!
Finally getting to that point where I can just fly anywhere. All I have to do is beat all I have to do is just beat the next big boss, and then I'll be able to do all that. Anyway, I'll BRB once I get to where I need to for the side quests, which shouldn't take too long. Okay, it looks like I've got some other dialogue first.
Our swords for freedom, our shield for friendship, our lives for the common good.
You and your nose, huh?
Do you suppose Ifrid lived according to those words? Or did the wind blow differently?
Well, the fact that Ifrid's signature is on the oath is no simple twist of fortune.
Well, we'll just have to take up the oath for Don and Ifrid then, won't we?
Well, Don, looks like the youth have picked up the torch you and Ifrid once carried.
Alright guys, BRB. Okay, it looks like we got another cutscene here, folks.
Don Whitehorse was a real man, wasn't he? I'm sure you felt the weight of that in your blade as his second. I'm sorry I made you shoulder that burden. It's alright.
Unbelievable. Why would he accept that role? Do you think Yuri is really alright?
He's not alright, but I imagine he'll be able to sort it out in his own mind. That lad's got real resolve.
Resolve? Do you mean like with Rago and Timor?
Aye. Once he's made up his mind and taken up a task, he'll see it done no matter how heavy it is. It's an exhausting path, one this old man could never take.
You aren't alone in that.
All folks like us can do is keep an eye on the lad as he does what he needs to.
Just make sure I'm recording here because some side quests have some scenes, so I can't sleep. Can't sleep, Carol? Yeah, I had this bad dream. Bad dream? I was dreaming that everyone was about to die and I was trying to run to save them, but no matter how hard I ran, I never got any closer. Sounds pretty bad. I got so scared that I woke up. Well, if you can't sleep, at least you won't be keeping us up with all your noise. You don't know? Well, maybe it makes sense, Carol. You talk in your sleep a lot. How would I know that? I'm asleep when it happens. I guess you're right. Carol, you're still shaken up about the Don's death, aren't you? It's not just what happened to Don. I don't know what I should do for Brave Vesperia. I don't even know what I can do. I still have to figure that out. I see. That's why I've been having some trouble sleeping. Do you have worries that you're keeping you up, Yuri? No, not me. I'm a man of action. Thinking about things too much just makes my heart hurt. I prefer moving my body rather than those rusty gears in my head. It suits my personality better. Your personality, huh? I wonder what suits my personality better. Maybe if you went to sleep and had a good dream, it would help you figure things out a bit. I can't keep running away in my dreams. You wouldn't be running away. Oh, jeez. You'd be dreaming so that you could come back to us. Yeah. I'm sure once I go back to the inn and lay down, I'll be able to sleep. Don't worry about me. Go on ahead. Gotcha. Even if he reasons things out in his head, his heart is slow to follow suit. Because that's just how he is. Alright, now I gotta do this about 4 more times to be able to get his Mystic Heart for him. I have to get stronger. Yeah! Yeah! You started me. Aren't you? Harry, right? Weren't you practicing here last time, too? Oh, yeah. I always have trouble sleeping whenever I come back to the city. Oh, hold on, folks. Just making sure I'm still recording. Because of the Don. Yeah, I wanted to be strong like he was. Every time I think of what he did, I feel like I have to work even harder for it. You can borrow this. What's this? Sword that the Don used. It's heavy. Feels heavier than it looks. Yeah, all of the responsibility of holding the guild together is contained in that blade. Yeah. I'll let you use it whenever you're practicing here. It should make for better training than what you had in the past. I can use the sword? I'm just lending it to you, though. You have to give it back in the morning. I still need to work on mastering it myself. Thanks. Alright then. Yeah! Yeah! Your stance is still a little weak. You'd never be as good of a fighter as Don was like that. Yeah! Yeah! That's it. Imagine your opponent in front of you and swing the blade like so. Right! Ah! Yeah! Yeah! Alright, one more attack and then take a break. Right. Dragon uppercut! Oh my god, you learned it. Looks like you've gotten pretty good at using the blade. Maybe, but I still have a long way to go. Huh? Looks like you've surpassed even me. What do you mean? You've learned the weapon's art that's stored in the weapon. I see. What is the art? Don used this weapon. It's gotta be a good one, right? Yeah, it seems like it. You surpassed me. You won't need to borrow the weapon anymore, I think. Yeah, thanks, Harry. Is that man injured? Back when we had that standoff in Palace Charlie, he got crushed in the stampede of onlookers, and he ended up like that. Estelle, damn it, she always has to be like this. Leave me alone. You're going to heal me, and then I owe you tons of money, huh? It's quite the scam. No, that's not true at all. The man wants to die, Estelle. So leave him be. You think I'm gonna die from a puny little wound like this? Even a little scratch can get infected, and then the infection can spread through your entire body, and then you die. Happens a lot. You can't be serious. Let's go, Estelle. Please hope so. Shouldn't hurt anymore. Sorry to keep you waiting. Alright, let's go. Why would you use your healing arts on someone who tells you not to? Master, I only wanted to make the person happy. Every single one of the princess's actions is exceedingly meaningful. Countless people are affected by what you do, and if you're not careful, it can result in confusion. Isn't it better than sitting around and doing nothing at all? Yeah. Sometimes the best course of action is taking no action at all. And what about the people back there in Halliord that Estelle helped? They're grateful for what you did. Or, Halor. Grateful for what you did. Are you aware that due to that action, a strange rumor of the appearance of a princess of redemption has taken shape? What's so bad about that? Once you get people's hopes up, they expect great things from you. And those expectations grow and grow until their hopes are finally dashed against reality. Once you fail to live up to their expectations, people become discontented, and this results in chaos. But luckily, none of the townspeople are aware that the Princess of Redemption is the princess herself. To rule an empire, you must think rationally and not be swayed by fleeting emotion. You are not cut out to sit on the imperial throne. It would be best if you step down from the candidacy as soon as possible. What should I do? Take this. the Imperial crest. Look at that and put some thought into your actions. Keep your chin up, Vesperia. Okay, Master Drake told me something, put some thought into what I'm doing. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to think about whether my actions are really the right ones for a future Empress. I see. Good luck with that, Vesperia. Thank you. Now we gotta enter the tavern again to get another one of the, Oh, it's been a while since we've seen you here. What happened to you? Oh, what a surprise! I've been out running all over the place on the Don's orders. No way, are you kidding? You and hard work don't mix. Going on a world tour is pretty nice. You should try it sometime. I bet you've been partying up everywhere since you've been gone, you rascal. By the way, your friends don't seem like your usual crowd. You haven't been trolling the local high school for jailbait, have you? Nah, not at all. Ah, good. Well, let's have a drink next time you're free. Friend of yours? It's just someone I know. I don't know, you two seem pretty buddy-buddy, old man. Here, let's keep our nosy little questions to ourselves, huh? What the hell's her problem? It says, once I left, gotta talk to this woman here. Seishan Delama, the Chinese. Right. Okay. Alright, so I gotta be able to start crafting a whole bunch of the other, like, sidearms that would appear in the menus. You mean to tell me you defeated a hermit trail? Yeah, we ran into it when we were traveling, and somehow we ended up fighting it. You have my thanks. We didn't fight the monster to help you. We just happened to run into it by chance. Even so, thank you. Take this. Okay, the fragment of the skies. I'm probably going to get another one for showing him the other thing. So, the green menace. The menace teeth. Alright. There's someone here. Those guys are from RuneScape. Hearing about RuneScape makes me think of Reggae. Don't forget that Reggae we saw was an imposter. Reggae was Jaeger. Wait, I thought that Jaeger was just disguising himself as the real Reggae. Really? Hey, look at this funny looking thingamabob I found. Archie, you found a part of the Blastia housing. This is awesome, Mark. I'll bet it's a priceless historical artifact. Let's get back to Ospio in a hurry and show it to the researchers. Don't forget to write your name on it to prove that you're the one who found it. Just what do you guys think you're doing? What's going on? What do you think you are vandalizing a valuable specimen like that? So, it's my natural right as the one who found it. You idiot! What are you trying to do? It's not coming off! Okay, you two, sit your asses down now. Rita, what are you doing? I'm gonna explain to these half-wits the importance of treating Blastia with a little bit more respect. Look, RJ, I think the little mage is gonna give us a presentation. Why is she so high and mighty? Shut up and listen. Got it? Yes, ma'am. Never heard of so many words coming out of such a little person. I think we'd be off doing as we'd be better off doing as she says. I'm gonna give Ruins get a piece of my mind when I get back to Ospio. Still, they seem really harmless. I guess you're right, but it's the well-meaning idiots that sometimes do the most damage. Oh, come on, lighten up! Yeah, come on, Rita. Lighten up a little bit, would you? Well, I ended up with another cutscene just inside the arm again, so here we go. Let me just see.
I had no idea there were villages in the middle of the sands of Kagor.
I'm impressed they've managed to live here without a barrier to protect them. They don't even have outer walls. Any monster could destroy this village easy. I don't feel like I could really get a good night's sleep in a place like this.
Well, I do wonder how they handle the danger of wild monsters.
I guess everyone in town is just really strong.
Could you be any more stupid?
Alright, be back once I get to the start of Mount Temza. Here we are.
Here we are. Welcome to Mount Temza.
These are human footprints, right? There sure are a lot of them.
Could it be the hunting blades?
That, or it might be the Knights.
But why would the knights be here?
Flynn was looking for Apathea too. That's what the hunting blades are doing here. Then the Knights could be here for the same reason.
Why is everyone scrambling to get their hands on Apathea all of a sudden? It was so pretty, all sparkly and glittery. I'm sure it's incredibly valuable.
We never had the chance to get an explanation from the Don.
If Judy will clue us in on what she knows, things might clear up.
Judy, I wonder if she'll tell us.
I don't know. It's up to her whether she'll talk or not. Of course, if she decides not to.
Yuri?
Hey! You guys, come look at this! This is crazy!
Huge ass crater.
What the heck is this? The mountain's been flattened. What could have happened?
Is there really supposed to be a town here?
Well, it was here 10 years ago. That I'm sure of. But I can't vouch for what's happened since then. 10 years? That's quite a ways back. What were you doing way out here? Well...
Ba'ul.
That voice. Is that you, freak?
Here's hoping everything's alright.
Let's hurry.
It's even worse from up close.
I've never seen a hole this big before.
There's no way this could have happened naturally.
It looks like something exploded here.
An explosion? Are there monsters that can do something like this?
They were. Those monsters were all wiped out.
What do you mean wiped out?
What you see here, this was a battleground in the Great War.
What? Really? So that means humans and Entelekea fought here. The humans were victorious, but there were scarcely any survivors. And facts behind the war are shrouded in darkness. Not even the official government histories give many details about what happened.
So the Entelekea did this to the mountains. Terrible power.
The Great War. 10 years ago. That must have been when you were a baby, Patty.
But this is the first time I've heard that a battle took place here. The Empire's kept a pretty tight hold on information about it. They've got a lot of secrets. You should know that by now.
Thought it was strange that monsters would wage war against humans, but
what they didn't want us to know was that those monsters were actually Entelekea.
You sure know a lot about this stuff, Raven.
Come across a lot if you live long enough, kiddies. Okay, enough history lessons. We came here so we could look for Judy.
The monster's voice we heard just now. What if they've already got Judith cornered? Judy's really strong. There's no way she'll go down easily.
of course not. Besides, I've got to give that dragon freak a beat down. I can't let a monster beat me to the punch.
Yeah.
Let's hurry.
Alright, folks, be right back. And here we go.
Man, the Great War. I mean, leaving a gaping hole where a mountain used to be.
I still can't believe how much power the Entelekea must have had.
How could the humans fight beings that powerful and not get demolished? I just don't get it.
Indeed, the Great War may still hold secrets we haven't uncovered yet. And I'll bet those secrets are hidden somewhere in this mountain.
Yeah, but the war's over now. It can't have anything to do with us, right?
I hope so, but
Alright. I'll be back once I get to another cutscene, guys.
Yuri, what's the matter?
I was just thinking about what Judy said. Ba'ul saved me during the war. I just realized that maybe she was talking about the Great War when she said that.
So maybe she fought against the Empire with that dragon freak during the Great War?
It'd be kind of sad if Judy was an enemy of mankind.
Maybe Raven can tell us. You fought in the Great War, didn't you, old man? Huh? Why? I think only someone who was on the scene would know so much about the war.
Really? But there weren't supposed to be very many survivors, right?
Very true. I thought I was gonna die back then, too. If only I died then, things would have been so much easier, too.
If only you died. What a weird thing to say.
So, did you ever see Judith during the war?
No, not a chance. I may be a player, but 10-year-old girls are definitely off limits for me.
Oh, jeez.
Then it sounds like Judy didn't participate in the war.
Right. I mean, if it was 10 years ago, she'd be 9. That's even younger than me.
I feel like I never saw Ba'ul either. And they ran away from the battle. So it was really the Entelekea who fought in the battle? Yes, I guess so. Though at the time, we thought they were only a really terrible breed of monsters.
Wow. You were really in the war, huh, Raven? That's so cool. I thought only Imperial Knights fought in the war.
Maybe I'll tell you more about it when you're older. The hole in this mountain is like the hole in my heart. How my chest aches.
I'm just checking to see if I'm still
Getting
recording.
all sentimental on us, old man? It's just memories of the war. I'd appreciate it if we didn't spend too much time here.
Stop being such a coward.
Oh, that hurts, Rita.
The only way to get past a bad memory is to embrace it.
Sounds like you're speaking from experience.
Not really. I was just generalizing. Anyway, you want to hurry, right? Then let's go.
Our little genius mage is more mature than she looks.
I think the next cutscene's coming up, so I'm gonna let it play out. One sec.
the remains of one.
There might be some treasure around here.
What do you think Judith would come here for?
Suppose it wouldn't make much sense to say she was feeling homesick. Tison and Nan! Hey, nobody lays a hand on one of our own. If she's broken our laws, we'll settle this amongst ourselves. Now get out of here. We're only trying to follow a monster we're hunting. This doesn't involve you.
Okay, this is getting us nowhere. Let me at him!
You're right. It's just a waste of time trying to talk sense to people like this.
Anyone who interrupts our conversation is going to be taking a long nap.
Leave. Now. Or do you really want to do this?
Judith, you followed me here.
Yeah, we're here to settle things for the sake of the guild.
Judith, tell us everything you know.
Why you destroyed the Blastia, about the Apatheia and the Entelikeia, their relationship to Pharaoh, all of it.
And even though you're one of us, your answers will decide your fate.
Punish the unjust, was it? Honestly, I don't know if that's really a good thing or not. You've already come this far. I suppose there's no going back now. Come.
What did you mean about Judy's fate?
If there's one thing that Dawn's last moments taught me, it's that I've been too soft. If a part is infected, you cut it off before it infects the whole, even if it's a comrade, an Entelikeia, or a friend.
Even if it's Flynn or Pharaoh?
Yeah. It's the path I've chosen for myself. Again? We didn't just cross paths this time. We're after the same thing. We just might have to fight.
If it does come to that, you guys don't have to worry about me. But we can't keep Judith waiting. Let's go!
Kill.
Our boy's growing up. Yeah.
Isn't there some way we can avoid fighting the hunting blades?
I hope so. It's pretty much up to them. Yup. I heard stories of a Cridian town, but I never knew where it was.
Me too. Did
didn't expect it to be on Mount Terca.
They must really value their privacy to build a whole town on a mountain. Is there something they don't like doing in front of other folk?
Cridians are a secretive lot, to be sure.
This was the ground on which the Great War was fought.
Yeah, we heard from the old man here.
The Great War was sparked by a type of blastia.
What?
This was not a blastia that had been excavated. It had been constructed in the city of Terca using a new type of technology. The Hermes Blastia.
Hermes Blastia?
I've never heard of it. And if you say it was newly built,
I didn't think you could make a new Blastia.
The Hermes models were even more effective at converting air into energy. They were intended to revolutionize the technology of blastia.
But something went wrong.
Blastia using these Hermes-type formulas required massive quantities of air. The aircraft began producing abnormal amounts of air in order to compensate.
that would be the end, not just of humanity, but all life on this planet.
Just like we saw in Cave Mock and the Weasel of Katos. Wouldn't like to see that happen everywhere.
The Entelekea realized the dangers of the Hermes Blastia before the humans, and they moved to destroy them.
Which created a conflict that grew until it eventually became the Great War.
So then the Entelekea fought against the humans to help the planet?
But why didn't they tell the humans how dangerous those Blastia were?
Neither side probably cared much if the other brought itself to ruin. There's never been any love lost between humans and Entelekea. Probably didn't talk much.
Or maybe there was another reason. But what does any of this have to do with you, Judy?
Temsa fell to the flames of war, and the technology of the Hermes Blastia was believed lost.
Wait, you mean there are still Hermes models in operation?
Yes, at Rago's mansion, Emmett Hill, Gasparost, not to mention.
The Ceres Blastia with Fiertia.
That new Ceres Blastia must have been a Hermes Blastia. So then you've been destroying the Blastia in place of the Entelekea.
You could have mentioned that. Why didn't you say something? Were you gonna save the world all on your own? Are you stupid? Terca aren't evil. They were fighting to save the world.
Don't let them fool you with that credo nonsense. They're on a job. They're here for the Vesperia.
Seems you won't listen to reason. If you have no intention of moving,
You leave us no choice.
Alright. Finally go back to normal equipment and party members. Go for the best weapons and equipment. Alright, as per usual, I'm going to scan the enemy, and then I'm going to pause the recording until I can get the secret mission complete.
your ship. They killed.
That's the hell of the hunting blades. He's not a monster. He's Judas. I don't care what you think of monsters. I will protect... I will. Even if it costs me my life.
Pretty stupid to think anything out of the ordinary is automatically evil.
Eating monsters is punishable by death.
But Ba'ul's different. He wouldn't just go around hurting people for no reason. What are you talking...
Okay, guys, I'll be right back once I get the secret mission done. Alright, time to go all out. Not today!
Don't want to lose.
Alright. Now to take care of Tison.
I'll blow you away.
Holy power, come to me.
Now it's getting fun. Pretty good.
Yes!
Guess I overdid it a little.
You don't show mercy to your enemies.
Secret mission 13 complete. I took a bit, but I got it done. I was about to just do it on fucking easy mode, but then I was like, oh wait. Read the strategy guide, see what it says.
I'm not done yet.
I got a 32 grade out of that.
I'm sorry.
Let me just make sure I'm still recording here. Oh, shut up. Before we do the final cutscene for the episode, I'll be right back after I get an item. Let me just make sure one more time I'm recording. Okay. Here we go. Final cutscene of the episode.
What's happening?
Ba'ul is trying to evolve as an Terca.
It looks like he's suffering.
Ba'ul, come on.
You can do it.
No!
I want to heal your wounds, but there's nothing I can do. My power is poison to you, isn't it?
Healing wounds isn't your power, Estelle.
What do you mean?
remember Bellius's words?
Power corrupts, but you are different. Never lose that kindness, the compassion you so readily show to others.
My compassion for others.
Let's just be
Your
good.
thoughts are reaching Ba'ul. I'm sure of it.
All we can do now is
Come
hope
on,
for the
old boy.
best.
Come on. Come on, you flying whale. Come on, you wingfish knockoff. There he is. Come on. Let's see him.
Well now.
Amazing.
I knew you could do it.
Your partner seems like he's gonna be just fine.
Yes. Thank you all for helping to protect him. This is something I couldn't have done alone.
You're one of us. Of course we'd help.
That's right.
Oh, he finally did it.
Didn't I tell you? You got through to him. You make it through the Pharaoh as well. Will you be going to meet him?
That's up to Estelle to decide.
I'll go. It's been the purpose of my journey after all. Are you sure? What if you end up getting killed? Even still, I've got to stand firm on this.
It won't be too long before the hunting blades send reinforcements. How about a change in scenery before they show up and spoil the party?
There's only one path down from here, though. We're bound to run into them.
The skies are wide open above us.
Have you lost your mind?
Get on. We'll fly as far as the Terca. We can finish talking once we arrive.
Now we can officially fly everywhere. Judy!
Judy!
She's sleeping. She must be exhausted.
Yeah, I mean, she just keeled over. Wasn't expecting that.
I bet she watched over Ba'ul the entire time he was evolving. She probably didn't get much sleep. She probably had no idea when the hunting blades would attack either. She was putting up a brave front, but she must have been near the end of her rope.
She's just dumb. She doesn't know how to express what she's feeling.
I'm really glad we're able to help Judy out.
We can finish talking with her tomorrow. We should let her sleep now. In fact, I wouldn't mind a little shut-eye myself.
Gonna watch this one
We
little.
still haven't heard Judy's side, so we can't say anything, but she sure caused the guild a major headache, breaking Blastias all on her own. There's no getting around that fact, no matter what her reasons. We have to settle this. Man, I hate waiting.
Alright, we're gonna do some dialogue for the others before I end this episode too. Just so I can get to the save button.
Are you thinking about Judy?
Yeah. I'm wondering what we should do about her.
It's true that she broke the guild's laws and betrayed us.
I always thought that a guild's strict adherence to its own laws was what kept it together. That there could be no exceptions, no lenience for those who would break the laws. But
She did what she did to save the world. Judy is destroying Blastia because she knows it's the right thing to do, even if it makes people hate her.
yep, Judith didn't break our laws in order to do something bad. I know this now. I'm gonna talk with her about it and give it some more thought. I'll figure this out eventually.
Oh yeah?
Maybe if I become a little more decisive, Nan will listen to me too.
You just keep at it, buddy. I know you can do it.
Oh, Yuri.
Sorry to interrupt while you were thinking.
Ever since I took Velius's life without meaning to, I've wanted to know what it means to be the child of the full moon, so the same thing doesn't happen again. I've always thought that it was my duty to know. But after what happened to Velius,
That's how everyone is. They do something, they learn. They do something else, they learn more.
you too, Yuri?
Yeah?
Maybe if I had known everything ahead of time, I wouldn't have made any mistakes.
There's only one thing I can say for sure.
What's that?
Maybe you wouldn't have made any mistakes, but it sure would have been boring.
I really wonder.
Don't fall overboard.
Oh, I'll be careful. Yuri, the world sure is big.
Yeah, even though we're flying this high in the air, we still can't see everything.
If the world's this big, I guess it makes sense that there'd be so many things we don't know. It might not make that much of a difference whether I get my memories back or not.
Are you saying you'd be okay with not getting them back?
I'm saying that I'm not the only one who feels restless and anxious not knowing the truth. Everyone's worried about something. Even you and Estelle.
You think so?
Isn't that why everyone's here? Isn't that why Judy came back?
And is that why you're here too?
I don't want to be alone.
You know, you're being pretty honest today.
I'm always honest.
Really? Well, maybe you are. So does an old man past his prime fit into the picture at all? What are you whining about, old man? Why are you past your prime? What Judith was talking about before. Hermes Blastia, was it? Blastia created with techniques that should have been lost in the war are still active. Do you know what this means? I guess someone who survived the war brought either Blastia or those techniques back with them. If that person was still using the Blastia even though he knew it was harmful to the Earth? Someone like that would have to be quite the villain indeed. Oh man, don't tell me you... Hey now, yours truly was nothing but an innocent youth on the straight and narrow back then. I wouldn't do something like that even on my worst day. I was just trying to trick you into giving yourself away. You're a slippery one. Son of a... When are you gonna learn some respect for your elders?
Son of a bitch. Oh, I love it. Oh boy. Okay, the only two I have to talk to now are Repeat and Rita, and they're probably downstairs. The cabin.
Is that the core from the Ceres Blastia that Judy destroyed?
Yes, it's definitely cut with a different formula than the usual core. It looks like what she said was true.
She said she wasn't too good at lying after all.
To discover that the new technique you created was bad for the world, after what must have been years of research. I can't imagine how the person who created the Hermes technique must have felt.
Well, what if it had been you?
If I found out that it hurt the Earth, I would have to do something about it. But I wouldn't destroy the Blastia like that.
What the...
Nothing. If only things weren't so complicated. I could have just blasted her into oblivion and been done with it.
Alright, well, I'll go ahead and end this episode here, guys. Thank you all so much for watching, and I hope to see you all in the next episode of this, the very first episode of Legacy of the Duelist, the first episode for Clear Crystal, or the continuation of Digimon.